years ago, after my first pregnancy, I decided to transform my life and pursue modeling. But during those times, I gained over 12 kg, which was quite a lot. And I felt so desperate to try any kind of workout or restricted diet to just fit into the industry's standards. Although I achieved my goal and I worked with so many famous brands, but I wasn't happy inside the way I treated myself. Over time, I learned to build healthy habits that can be part of my lifestyle and focus on sustainability rather than quick fix. Today I'm sharing 9 strategies plus 1 bonus that truly helped me transform the way I feel about myself. These are not just random tips, they are game-changing strategies that help me to develop better habits and become a happier person. I hope these strategies can also inspire you to improve your happiness and help you develop a healthier lifestyle. Hey everyone, this is Tina and this channel is all about my journey to a healthier and happier life. I share everything about my ups, downs, struggles and the strategies that truly help me find my balance in health and fitness even with the busy schedule I have. I hope my experience can inspire and guide you too. I'm dividing this video into 3 categories: body, food, and mind. And if there is an area that you're struggling with that doesn't fit into these 3 categories, feel free to skip to what matters the most for you. And I hope to see you around in the other videos. Okay, now let's start with the first category, which is body. And my first strategy is to focus on progress rather than perfection. This is a big one actually I'm sharing with you because I used to be too perfectionist, always try to do everything in a perfect way. My diet, my workout routine, everything should be aligned with my goals. But to be honest, being perfect all the time is tiring. Sometimes you spend so much time on doing a task which doesn't really matter the much you're spending your time. And now I focus more on making progress, celebrating small wins like choosing a healthier snack or changing my grocery list. Small things that is easy adjustable in life, and by changing them you don't feel too much difference. By adding these small changes into my life, it makes me more consistent because it's not that difficult like before, and I don't need to spend so much time to make it perfect. And when I see progress, it makes me feel happier about myself and gaining that endorphin when I achieve small wins. I have learned that it's okay sometimes not to get things right. For example, skipping that workout or getting a small chocolate as a treat doesn't change everything that I have done before as a good part of my healthy habits. I just keep going because every small step makes me get closer to my goal, and with having consistency, things are much easier. The strategy number 2 that helped me be consistent in my healthy lifestyle is the rule of 80-20. To be honest, as I mentioned earlier, it's not easy to be perfect, but I know that over the years I developed some good habits. For example, I stopped drinking Coke since 2016, or I stopped buying sugar, any type of sugar, but I still love eating pizzas. So what I do, I try to focus on healthy lifestyle and healthy eating 80% of the time, and it all starts with switching the way I buy my grocery. For example, instead of buying high calorie ingredients, I switch it to a healthier options, and I also learn how to cook food in a healthier way. For example, I grilled my chicken rather than frying it. And the rest of 20%, I treat myself like a princess and I eat whatever I want. That is the way I keep myself consistent and happy all the time. Strategy number 3 is mindful movement. I know everyone struggles on treadmill. Me too. And let's forget about it because I found a way that is so much fun, because this is all about how I found happiness in life, right? So what I did actually, instead of going on treadmill, which sometimes I still do, and I have a method for that as well, I will share with you later, but instead of going on treadmill, I start playing tennis. I start learning, enjoying time with my friends. It's still fun and I'm burning calories and staying healthy. And another way is that I start developing this habit, which I was thinking about it for so long, that go out for a walk or jog. And the good point is that my son loves it and sometimes he joins me. It's fun free. We get some time to talk, chit chat, have some conversation, which he loves it. I love it too, because sometimes we struggle to actually talk because of the new technologies, everyone having phone, having internet around, it's difficult. But I found this very interesting because we can have conversations. I can use this time to teach him and tell him the things I want him to improve in his life. And it's also fun because we are both burning calories and moving our body. So this is the method I found very effective. But I still go on treadmills sometimes, and when I go, I have planned myself that I want to watch one video or listen to an audiobook. I use that time to combine together. I do my cardio and learning something on my phone or on the book that I wanted to listen to. This way actually helps me a lot. But among all these activities that I shared with you, walking outdoor is one of my favorite activities nowadays. Now we are moving to second category of this video, which is all about food. And strategy number 4 is nourishing my body rather than punishing it. Having balanced, healthy eating habits help me focus on nourishing my body. I have trained myself to make healthier choices, and it's amazing how it makes me feel. One of the biggest things that I worked on was controlling my late night snacking. And I know that is crazy because I feel like so many people struggle with this as well, including me. And I found a way to stop it. You have to be very disciplined if you want to apply this method. So what I do, I normally prepare a small container of veggies or fruits like apple, cucumber, blueberries, the one that I know that if I eat makes me happy. And after that, whenever I feel like the craving is hitting, I just tell myself that I'm not hungry. It's just an emotion that makes me feel like wanting to eat something when I'm not even hungry. At this point, you need to be very disciplined because it's actually difficult. I always tell myself I'm not hungry and I'm not allowing you to eat anything. So I quickly go brush my teeth and make sure that, okay, I know that I'm not gonna eat anything. And sometimes I have that sound in my head tells me just that little chocolate, maybe because it's just like 70-80% dark, so it doesn't have too much calories. But at that point, I have to be very strict to myself and say that no. Because during the day I don't eat anything, but when it's 9 and 10, I start thinking about eating something even when I already had my dinner. So it's important to sometimes discipline yourself as well, because that's how I do it. It's not easy, it's very difficult, it's not a short fix, it's a long run. You need to keep reminding yourself why you are doing this. Strategy number 5 is hydration habit. Since I started drinking minimum 2 liters of water, everything about my body has changed. My skin, hair, and my emotion totally changed. And one of the most important thing is that I stopped having headache, because I used to have headaches every day. That was annoying because I had to be on medicine and try to use painkiller to, cure myself. But since I learned that if I drink enough water, I'm not gonna have headache, that makes me feel to stick to my hydration habit and makes me feel so much better. Strategy number 6 that helped me be consistent in my healthy lifestyle and healthy living is the no diet diet. In my life, I tried any kind of restricted diets, and the most tricky one was the time that I was raw vegan for 10 months. I don't suggest you guys that because it was difficult, but at the same time, I was feeling happy about what I was doing. And I got lots of energy and I was so active. But beside that, I noticed I am losing my muscle mass. I became so skinny and I'm losing my hair. So I went to do the test and I found that my body is missing nutrition. That experience taught me that balance is the key. Now I focus on giving my body the nutrition it needs without extreme restrictions. It feels so much better to have a more flexible, sustainable approach to food. Now I know that is everything about balance. I make sure every meal has its fat, carbohydrate, and protein. Now we are in the final category of this video, which is mind, and strategy number 7 is mindful eating. I told myself no more rushing through eating foods or scrolling phone when you are eating, and 100% focus on what you are eating. I remember when I was a child, people were keep telling us to finish whatever is on the plate. But later on, when I grew up, I understood that my body is more important than what left on the plate. So I don't try to force or push myself to overeat, and I also try to have a mindful eating. It's all about being present and enjoying every spoon that you are putting in your mouth. With this method, I don't overeat and it makes me stay full longer. Before we go further, I just want to mention that if you are still here until this part of the video and you enjoy what I'm sharing with you here, please make sure to subscribe and like this video to support my journey. It takes lots of time and effort for me to record this video, and I hope that I can inspire and motivate you in a better way to have a happier life. I will be also happy if you share your thoughts in the comment section below and let our community know if you have tried any of these strategies or you have other strategies that worked for you. So let's grow together. Strategy number 8, which is so simple, is daily dose of sunlight. Even just 15 minutes of sunlight each day can do wonders for your mood. I have been making a conscious effort to get outside more. I feel so much better about it, especially when I connect myself to nature or walk outdoor. But the thing is that we cannot have sunlight every day, but as long as we have it, we have to appreciate it, and even in the balcony, stand in front of the sun, because it really helps you change your mood. It helps me a lot. I have made conscious notice about it, that whenever I'm under the sun and just like relaxing myself and let my body to be present, my mood really improves and makes me happy. Strategy number 9 is gratitude journaling. I have been doing this journaling for the past few years and it makes me feel good, but to be honest with you, it's not easy to be consistent. So what I'm doing nowadays is to write my 3 things that I'm grateful for the first thing in the morning. With the busy schedule we have, definitely sometimes we forget about it. So what I did, I decided to create an online version of it, so it will be easy for me to write it down through my phone. And I also want to let you know that I'm working on it to make it accessible and free download for you guys. So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. Here are the 9 strategies that I normally use in my daily basis to keep myself consistent in my healthy lifestyle and fitness journey. I hope they can inspire and help you to make better choices in this year. I hope you enjoy this video, and as I promised, I still have one more bonus tip that I want to share with you before we end this video, and that is self-compassion is key. Let's be real, setbacks happen all the time. We are humans and we cannot be perfect and be in our ups all the time. Sometimes we are down and sometimes we feel emotional, but what is important for us to treat ourselves when we are down in a way that it's okay to be there, but what is not okay to stay there for long. And I always tell myself that I let you be there, and you want to cry, cry, you want to be, just be, but you have to stand up tomorrow. And what is important is that progress isn't about perfection. It's about picking yourself up and moving forward with a positive mindset. And I hope this video can help you to understand a little bit how you can trick your mind and, become happier with all the things we are facing out there. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I prepared another video that you might like to watch. See you over there.